Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and welcome to Mail Monday, a weekly series that's not so much about the gameplay, but instead is about your letters to me and my answers to them. Quick note about the gameplay, though. I'm playing with a bunch of legends. These guys are outstanding. I forget even how I do in this game, but I know we're going to win because this team is hard to beat. Let's get started. So every guy is aware of his penis and size. I personally feel that mine is not good enough. I'm 16 and I really want to have sex. That's not surprising at 16. There have been a few girls who have offered to do some charity work, and one that would actually have sex with me. I've always awkwardly said no, even though this is something I really want. I'm 16 and I don't know if I'm just slower at puberty or what. My penis is under 5 inches. I would feel that the ideal size is 7 to 8. Is that good enough for a girl? Another reason I say no is because if it's small, that girl will tell all her friends, who will tell all my friends, and I'll become a laughing stock at the school. All right, so there's some good news and some bad news here. The good news is, yeah, there's a good chance you're late, and even if not, 16 is certainly not finished. I know I didn't hit my eventual full size of 24 inches or whatever I want to lie about until I was in college. I don't know. I was probably 19 or 20 when whatever size I was going to reach, I had reached in conclusion. So yeah, at 16, it's definitely way too early to start knocking yourself. I will say that for something, you're under 5, as you put it, is not on the big side. So that's the bad news. But it's certainly a workable unit there. You're not struggling here. And also, you called out 7 to 8 as the ideal size. That strikes me as a little bit big. The guys like huge ones, right? There's some sort of bragging point, and it's why I just lied about mine. But girls, they like normal ones. That's what they're built for. Too much is too much. And even at my size, I'm not ginormous or anything. You can hit the back there, and especially in certain positions, there are problems that come into play at when you're too big. And yeah, so definitely 8 inches. If you're packing that kind of heat, I think you're gonna run into more situations where you need to be careful with the girl so as to make sure that she's still having a good time than you are going to be with girls who are just like, oh my gosh, this is the most fantastic thing. So that's the real life example here. This is what they don't tell you on porn, that this like 14-inch nonsense or even 8-inch stuff is too much. More is not always better in this situation. As for the advice on what you should do with a unit that you're not ready to share with the world, mine is, make it with someone that you care about. Make it with someone who you're going to have respect for during and after the relationship. You're talking about these charity acts, and I don't know that, that's who you want to open up to. I'm shucks, right? I'm not completely against the notion of, okay, let's do this. For me, this whole sex lovemaking thing is a really personable, sharing, giving kind of intimate act. For other people, it's kind of a bodily function. And if you're built like that, then, I'm not going to be passing judgment on you. But I will say, even if you're built like that and you've got this going on in your mind, then it might be a good idea to save this for someone that you really care about. Someone that you're going to care about, during the act and after the act, and someone where, like, even if you break up, you could possibly do it on, reasonable terms. Like, I had a serious girlfriend in high school, and even after the breakup, I wish that she lived a happy life. I hope that she finds the guy that's perfect for her. I knew that we weren't perfect together, but and I think she did find happiness. So that's what you want. If you look at someone and all their ex-boyfriends and girlfriends are crazy, there's a good chance that person is the crazy one. And yeah, so what do we say for this? You're not packing a lot of heat right now. If you don't want that to get out with the world, do it with someone that you actually care about, someone that's going to keep your private life private. Hey Woody, my name is whatever, and I'm 15 and in the 9th grade. My girlfriend and I have been going out for over a year now, on and off, and lately I feel like I've been drifting away from our relationship. It all feels dull, and I don't feel any connection with her anymore. I feel like I need to break up with her because honestly, I have more important things to focus on at the age of 15. School, basketball, my future. I don't know how to break up with her in a way we can still be friends. Any help? Thanks. This is good. This is almost encouraging. I get so many letters where the relationship ends in something negative. It ends in some kind of, cheating situation or like a violent fight or some bitches be crazy moment. But instead, you're like, hey, you know what? We've kind of drifted apart. and I want to break up with her gracefully. And that is awesome, because that's how relationships are supposed to end, right? Like 90% of relationships don't work out. 99% of them don't work out. And by don't work out, I don't mean complete failure, right? Like even a divorce isn't a complete failure, but by like on that thought, if you're married for like 15 years and you've had some good times and you have 2 kids and you decide that it's not right in the end, that's not complete failure to me. It's just not complete success either. But back to you. You're looking to end this relationship somewhat gracefully, and from that, I think you need to do it, respectfully and sharply, and don't lead her on or give her any hope. Just let her know, like, hey, Julie, I think we should stop seeing each other. Just like that. And if she asks why, you can give her some reason without being unnecessarily cruel, right? The answer is not, I'm looking for somebody hotter, or you've got saddlebags or whatever might grow on through your head. It can't be like that. And it can't, you can give her a reason, but give her a reason that lets her walk away with this thinking that she's still a good person who's worthy of love, right? Good reasons might be, I've just been feeling so distracted lately. I'm not as connected as we used to be. A good reason might be, I just haven't had my heart in the relationship. Something like that, put it on you, and make sure that she knows that she's still a viable girlfriend for somebody, right? And when she dates that next person, you should be on her side, right? You can have an ex that is a friend, not a friend, but you can do this on good terms. I'm on good terms with almost every ex-girlfriend I've ever had. And that's the way this is supposed to be. So yeah, how do you break up with her? Just to reiterate, you do it sharply, you do it firmly, and you do it nicely, so that she's not damaged headed into her next relationship worried about, this or that. Yo, bro, I just got dumped by my girlfriend who was the first girl I ever loved. She fucked me over and had an ex tell me that she likes some other dude. Skipping ahead. Now I need help, because I want her back, but I know that she's just going to do this to me again. What you're going through is pretty normal. Somebody broke up with you, and you still had feelings for them. This happens all the time. And I would almost say like you're following the playbook exactly, which is to say you wish that you could have her back. You wish that you could undo the sort of, request for an out that she's requested. So what happens from here? Just move on, man. Just move on. I think that she's not the perfect person. I think that this isn't going to be the one that you stay with forever, the one you're married to, the one that you never want to part with, right? We both know this. So where do you see this going? Another 3 months of good followed by 3 months of feeling right back where you are now? Let her go. This bitch is crazy anyway. She didn't break up with you properly. So you should watch my channel. There you go. 2 recent videos you might like. The top one is me shooting a Calico 9mm. It has a magazine just like the PP90, and I explain how it works and load it up and talk to you a little bit about my new life. It's a good video. I like it. I think you will too. The bottom one, I took 1,222 pictures on the way from my house to Wings of Redemption and then lumped them all together in kind of a fast-paced video. It's a time-lapse thing, and I thought you guys might like that too. So 2 good videos. Subscribe on the top right if you enjoyed this. Surprise video on the side, and links in the description to t-shirts, Facebook, and Twitter.